What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today I'm going to be going over what to do first in the free agency promo. So as you guys know, we just got it right now, so we have everything out, and I will go over everything really quick just to show you what there is, and then we will go over what it is you actually should be doing first. So in the free agency set, there is two subcategories, which is the exchange sets and then free agency week 1. So the free agency week 1, you can get the Master Joe Thuney, Master Jadeveon Clowney. Those are both just traded in for 396s. And then you could also do the 96 overall sets, which is Nakamada Sue, Anthony Harris, Chris Harris, Hunter Henry, Lamar Miller, and Phillip Rivers. And they all take 3 90 to 94s and 4 87 to 89 overall free agency players to earn one of those players. So that's the sets they have right now, as well as the exchange sets, where for 383 to 84s and 480 to 82s, you can get a random 87 to 94. This one might be a profitable one. It kind of depends on if you get those 87s or if you get like a 91, 92. Because the 83s, you're probably going to be able to get for like 7, 8K. So that's about 20-ish, maybe 20 to 25K for those. And then the 80s you can get for like 3, 4K each. So that's another 10, 15K. So really it's going to cost you maybe 30, 40K to complete this set. So if you get like a 90, it'll probably break even. And maybe a 91, you'll make a little bit of profit. And then 92, 93, 94, you would make a ton, but the 87s you would not. But if you can make these players for cheap, if you already have players in your item binder, it might make it a little bit more cheaper. And by making it cheaper, you might, have a better chance at making more profit. And then right here, you could trade in 387 to 89s to get a 90 to 94. So that one's a little bit more balanced. If you trade in those 387s, and you have a higher chance of getting those 90 to 94s, but profit-wise, you probably won't make as much. In the store, I will show you the offers real quick that they are working with. Of course, I have no money spent, so I really don't care about the bundles, but you can buy a bundle. You can buy a pack for 40,000, and you only get 187 plus. It's not terribly uneven, just because you will get 276 or gold players, 362 or betters, and the 87 plus. So if you were to get like a 90 and maybe one of the other gold players, you get an elite, you could make some money. I probably wouldn't do it, but you technically probably could make money. And then training currency for an 87 plus, it looks like it's 3,900 now. So I remember yesterday when I was showing you, it said 12,000, and I was saying that was pretty ridiculous. It didn't make sense. 3,900 makes sense now, because if you get, I don't know the exact overall that you would have to get, but I think an 89 would be a little bit less, but a 90 would be more, or maybe a 91 would be a little bit of profit. So there's definitely some profit you can make in that. It is a little bit expensive for 3,900 if you do pull an 87, but if you do get good pulls, it could be worth it. So what I'm going to get into on what you should do first is, of course, you always want to check the missions, which there's not a lot in here. There's only 2 of these right now. So it says play these challenges to learn about free agency and some of the biggest names that made their moves to different teams. And then Joe Thuney and Jadeveon Clowney are the masters. So it says to earn a week master, but that's not really what's important. Those free agency ones, in my opinion, don't really matter too much. The team captain is actually the one that you want to do right away, which this you can do while playing the other solos, and I will show you that. But you earn a team captain token by adding your team captain to your lineup, then winning 5 games. Ends March 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we have about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less than 2 weeks, to go ahead and complete this team captain. They of course are limited time, so you're definitely going to want to do that. So basically you just have to win 5 games. As you can see, I've already done it. So the easiest way to go ahead and do that is just going to be coming over and playing the new free agency solos. I already played a couple of solo battles, so that's why I have the 5 wins already, because I've only have like 2 of these done. But the thing is, these ones are super, super easy. Actually, I have 3 of them done. I just didn't get the 5 stars, but they're super, super easy to do. Julius Peppers, get a sack. That's really fast to do. Throw a touchdown, complete a pass in your first play, and then throw a touchdown in 2 plays is pretty much 5-star for that one. So these solos are going to be really easy, and I will probably have a guide if some of them are a little bit harder to complete. But these are what you're going to want to complete first, and the reason is you're going to get closer to that NAT 96 overall. So I'm not really too worried about getting all 100 stars on this. So I'm more focused on getting the most stars, maybe like around 90 to 95, depending on how many that are a little bit more difficult. Reggie White, you basically had to allow less than 5 yards and get 4 user tackles. So that's kind of an annoying one, and I also didn't get a sack. But the thing is, I'm not really going to go for this 200 star for that 87 overall. I'm really just focused on that 96 overall because we will get an NAT 96, and hopefully their training is pretty good, but that could be super, super beneficial if we go ahead and get that. Like I said, it'd probably be week 2 unless we have daily challenges, because this is just week 1. These are basically players that went somewhere else and then did good when they got traded. So a lot of them, like I said, are just one plays, pass for 76 yards, score a passing touchdown in 3 plays. A lot of them are very, very easy. They're not going to be anything crazy where you have to play full games, which is super, super beneficial in my opinion, because if you had to play full games, they would take forever. But honestly, these solos should not take you more than maybe 20-30 minutes max, which is super, super beneficial just for getting them done and moving on to bigger and better things. So that's what we're going to want to do first in this promo. And like I said, we're not going to be able to get those 200 stars as of right now because we do know week 2 is coming. So the thing is about these sets is that they are week 1 only. So for instance, Jadeveon Clowney and Joe Thuney, you have to put in week 1 players. But for the 96 overalls, it doesn't say anything about week 1 or week 2. I mean, we know they are the week 1 players just because they're in that set, but it doesn't say about adding week 1 players into these sets. So what that means is some of the cards that you can go ahead and pick up, let's say you pick up a couple of 90 to 94 players, you might be better off saving them till next week, because as soon as a new player drops, they're going to be a lot higher price because they're going to be new that day, and you can go ahead and complete that set right away. We can see these cards are going for about 67,000. You can see almost all of them are here. I probably wouldn't do this filter because of how many there are right now. People seem to just be opening packs. I would probably not do that filter, like I said. You could, I guess, do price if you wanted to see the price on them and try to bid on them, because a lot of them, it is going to be a bidding war, and you might get some really cheap ones and go ahead and complete some sets very, very cheaply. It really depends on how good you are at getting these bids. Personally, I'm not amazing at them, but some people are a lot better than me. I'm better at just buying outright. But that's what you're going to want to do for this promo. Like I said, I would probably hang on. If I had pretty much everything to complete the set, I would pretty much hang on for next week, just because we're probably going to get another one. And if we don't, I would rather just wait on and save for, when they slow down, then you'll be able to do it probably a little bit easier as well anyways. And I want to show you also the Shazier stats. So we will go ahead and upgrade him so we can see he's basically a 97 overall. That's why he's sitting in these 97s right here where all these people are. Some people are just chemmed up more, like the Troy Polamalu's and Franco Harris's and things. But Shazier, and I always forget it's not square in here, so I got to click X on him. So we got to show you the stats. So I'm going to compare him right now to show you stats. Right now, he's chemmed up. He's got 98 speed, 94 excel, 96 tackling, 96 play rec, only 82 block shed, 91 zone coverage, 87 hit power. So we're going to go ahead and power him up and show you what he looks like afterwards. So we have this new, and I've gotten every team captain token that I know of. I believe I got every single one. So we know we have one more team captain token that we can actually get, which is super interesting that there's only going to be one more. Because it kind of shows there may not be too many different programs coming in next. But now that we boosted him up, I will show you the next stats. He should be boosted to 899 now. And he is, so we're going to compare him one more time. And we can see now he's at 99 speed, 92 zone, still only 88 hit power, which sucks because he can't get Enforcer. He's got 95 excel, 87 strength, 97 tackling, 97 play rec, 83 block shed, 88 hit power, like I said, and then 92 zone. He's a really, really good card. Obviously, that 99 speed is pretty ridiculous. So that's his new card for the Shazier. I don't have any other MUT captains, obviously, but they're probably just as good in their own positions. But that being said, definitely let me know what you guys think about this free agency. If you guys have any questions about the solos, let me know. I'm going to grind them out, and if I feel like they're a little bit difficult to complete some, I may make a video on how to complete them. That being said, drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and as always, I will see you next time. guys.